Elijah's story. 6 of 8. Finding forgiveness. We've all been there, haven't we? That moment when harsh words are exchanged, or a misunderstanding spirals, leaving a gaping chasm between you and someone you care about. For Elijah, today was one of those days. A disagreement with a close friend had turned sour, leaving both of them hurt and unwilling to take the first step. The silence between them felt deafening, heavier than any argument. Elijah felt a knot in his stomach, a mixture of anger and regret. He wanted to fix it, to bridge the divide, but pride held him captive, whispering that he wasn't the one who should apologize first. How do you move forward when every fiber of your being resists reaching out? The burden of a broken connection weighs heavily on the heart. Elijah felt it keenly. As Elijah's eyes moved across the ancient script, a story of profound grace unfolded, the parable of the prodigal son. Imagine a father with 2 sons. The younger son, restless and impulsive, demands his share of the inheritance early, a deep insult to his father. He takes his newfound wealth and squanders it all in a distant land, living recklessly until famine strikes, leaving him destitute, feeding pigs, longing even for their scraps. Humbled and heartbroken, he realizes his mistake. He decides to return home, not as a son, but as a hired servant, believing he's forfeited all rights to his father's love. But as he nears his home, weary and ashamed, his father, who had been watching and waiting every single day, sees him from afar. Without a moment's hesitation, the father runs to him, embraces him, and kisses him. He doesn't wait for an apology, doesn't demand explanations. Instead, he orders the best robes, a ring, sandals, and a grand feast to celebrate his son's return, proclaiming, "For this my son was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found." It was a breathtaking act of unconditional love, forgiveness, and reconciliation, extending grace long before it was earned. Elijah grasped the incredible truth. The father in the story didn't wait for his son to be perfect, didn't demand an elaborate apology or a promise of future good behavior. He simply offered boundless love and forgiveness. This wasn't about who was right or wrong, but about the profound courage it takes to extend grace, to forgive, and sometimes, to humbly seek forgiveness. Elijah realized that mending a broken bridge often begins with one brave step, one act of vulnerability, one choice to put love above pride. He understood that true strength isn't in holding on to anger, but in the willingness to rebuild. What bridge in your life needs rebuilding today? Is there a relationship strained by unspoken words, stubborn pride, or lingering hurt? What small, courageous step can you take towards forgiveness, towards reconciliation, towards healing that divide? Just like Elijah, who is now reaching out, remember that the most beautiful journeys of connection often begin with the hardest, yet most rewarding, first step. Share your thoughts in the comments below. What does forgiveness mean to you? Like and subscribe to join Elijah as he continues to discover powerful truths in the timeless stories. Thanks for watching.